make the strings.
All right, Trev, what are you doing here?
What's up, guys? So today we're working on the trailer. Actually, it's Sema prep. So we're gonna be driving this thing like a little over 900 miles, about 13 hours through the dark tonight, on our way to Las Vegas to the Sema convention show with the Supra inside of this thing. And I'm polishing it. As you can see, there's some little scratches and things like that. They're going towards the back, and I'm not just doing it for the fun of it. There's actually a reason. So I've been towing with this thing, with this trailer for like 2 years now. I just renewed the tags today. Freaking paid $90 a year to tow this damn trailer. I wish we had just those forever plates, but hold on, let me go grab some things. What I'm installing on this thing is these bad boys right here. So these are air tabs. Basically, there's some little vortex generators. They have some double-sided sticky tape on the back of them, and what they do is they create a high velocity zone right on the back of like your tractor trailer or your freaking jet ambulance or whatever you want to call that. You can see auto trailer right here. This is pretty much our thing. And so from what I understand is when you tow a big thing like this that's tall, it doesn't necessarily matter the big giant thing in the front of it, because it kind of makes like a, you know, air pressure stuff right there. I mean, obviously this thing's not in a wind tunnel, but in the back, basically you just are dragging a big parachute like after it. So what you do is you put these air tabs on there, and it takes the air and it just puts it a little ramp on it, and it goes and it shoots out to the side. So you get some high velocity air kind of taking that parachute away from it. And so hopefully, right now we've been getting about average of like 8.9 to like 9.5 miles a gallon in this thing. And so I'm kind of curious to see what these things will do. It's about 200 bucks for a set of these to do an enclosed trailer like this. It's like 280 bucks to do like a semi trailer. But if we save 10% in fuel, you know, if we go from 9.8 to like 10 almost 11 miles a gallon, we're towing 1,000 miles this weekend. We're gonna be towing 1,000 miles in 2 weeks from that, and then or 1,300 miles down to Adams thing, or cleaning some cars, and then I think we're gonna leave the truck and trailer down there. I mean, that's a lot of miles. I mean, so these things should pay for themselves. The other thing that they do is make the trailer supposedly more stable. So I'm gonna quit rambling about them. We're gonna install them, and I guess we're gonna talk about them once we get back. Well, once we get to Vegas, I'll tell you guys how I liked them, if we got better mileage, if we got worse mileage, if it felt better. But polishing the trailer right here, because this is where they're gonna go. I could always polish this stuff out later, but there's a couple little scuffs and stuff. So I figured pretty much I'm gonna put these guys right here on those, on the rivet. And then you can see when this thing comes back around, it doesn't hit them. And then if I put it on the rivet, we're gonna have perfect spacing every time. So that's gonna be the goal, is we're just gonna stick them on right there. They're all white, and you could actually paint these things too. They come in black as well. But I'm excited to put them on here. I've been wanting to try these things forever. So I'm gonna put the link in the description. So got this guy all loaded up. Makes me feel like a dragon or something like that, like I'm dragging something behind me. So I went ahead and it lined up perfectly. So you're supposed to put about 3/4 of an inch, which is about your thumb, in between these, about an inch or so. In between these gaps, about 4 inches center on center. And it just so happens that these things line up just about perfect on every single one of the things. So what I did,
It's cool looking.
to kind of get them straight is measured over right here, made sure it's about the same on each side. It's about 7.5 inches from this side right here. So I measured 7.5 inches right here, measured 7.5 inches right there, put the tape down, and then basically just kind of watched my gaps as I just watched my gaps as I went up and down with it, making sure it was even on the top and the bottom so that they're pretty straight. I mean, they're probably not perfect, but I feel like this is going to draw a lot of attention. You know, I mean, I've seen these things on vehicles before, and I've always been curious. I've always felt like I was missing out on something, and so now I hope I make everybody else feel that same way. So pretty stoked to see how these are. I'm gonna make Ty do this other side. I think there's a couple scratches on this side too that I want to kind of polish off, and then I did go ahead and actually finish it off with rubbing alcohol, because you're not supposed to have any like silicones or waxes or Windex or anything like that. So just some 91% isopropyl alcohol, cleaned it all up. Everything seems like it's sticking really good. I also used the torch to kind of heat it up a little bit more, because it is like 45 degrees today, but you want it you know, nice to have the melt. This side's actually pretty warm because it's been in the sun. The other side was pretty cold. So, and that's it. See how she does.
Road to Sema update. It's now midnight.
Is it midnight?
Yeah.
Damn it. I was like, worst case scenario, midnight. And you're like, no, 11:30.
I mean, the vinyl did fight with us for a little bit, but Trev's out here checking wheel bearings. It's a long trip.
I'll just tighten her up, squirt some new grease through it, you know, get it, at least do something to it. I feel like, you know, obviously, like I'm kind of paranoid about my trailer nowadays, but it's definitely interesting.
It's a good thing you got that fancy new Milwaukee headlamp, huh?
Dude,
rechargeable.
This Milwaukee headlamp, it's like the best headlamp. Like, it just lights the whole, like, look at this. It doesn't shine in one spot. It shines in everywhere. So, like, I don't ever...
It's like a headlamp flood.
Yeah, like, everywhere I look, it's just shining. So, if
would you say it shines bright like a diamond?
I mean, it shines freaking brighter than me right now. Link in the description.
If you guys like Milwaukee headlamps, you know we're a big fan of the Milwaukee stuff around here, so check it out.
Alright guys, so it is 7 in the morning. Technically I think we go back like an hour because it's daylight saving time, so 6 in the morning. I've been driving for 7 hours or something like that. So road to Sema, driving with those things back there on the back of the trailer. We're not getting any better mileage than we were before. We're staying consistent, but basically this whole freaking like time the way from like even from Colorado up to New Mexico is just like you go up and you go down and you go up, and then now is basically just like freaking going straight up. So I think I've drove for about 420 miles or something like that. You can see the truck's still super freaking dirty, but yeah, the thing that I noticed the most about those things in the back is just the fatigue. Like, it almost feels like you're just gliding, like kind of cruising down the road. You don't feel like you're dragging a giant freaking parachute behind you, which is really good. And so the other thing that I do when we always stop for gas, this is the second time we've stopped, maybe third, I think it's third, because I just give a little top off. But as I always run around and I put my hand on, you know, physically put my hand on the tires and on the axles, just to make sure that they're not like hot, and then I open up the trailer, make sure nothing frickin' fell on the Supra, that it came loose or something like that. So we're gonna, well actually I'm gonna frickin' time travel real quick. Ty's gonna start his shift. We're like 7 hours away.
Something like that.
8 hours away.
Yeah, you did some driving, bud.
I did a little bit of driving. Did you get some time traveling in?
Not bad. I was up back and forth.
Yeah. Well, here's your thing. I'm gonna go to sleep. Night night.
Bye bye.
Alright guys. So we made it to Vegas. We're gonna try to find a place to freaking park and unload this thing at our hotel, which is on the strip. So we're gonna. Do you think we're gonna have some good luck with that? And then we're gonna try to find a place to wash it real quick because it's kind of dusty. from being in the trailer and roll it in the Sema show.
Keep coming, you're good. Keep coming. Keep coming. Slow. You're good. You're good. You're clear.
Time driving this thing in Vegas.
All right, guys, so we are in Vegas. We're getting ready to roll into the Sema show. Car's a little bit dirty from just being in the trailer and everything. So we just stopped. Trevor's giving her just a real quick spot-free rinse. And then we obviously brought all the detailed stuff. We'll give it inside. But getting off all of the dust from the trailer and the travel, you know, 1,000 miles or whatever it was. So soon enough, she'll be in the show. You ready? Yeah, it's pretty cool just driving around Vegas. Like I said, you guys saw a couple of those clips. It's cool to have it out here. Coverage you need for 2019. Gladiators.
And Mark 5s, no, we haven't seen, well, we've seen a couple Mark 5s driving around on the street. So Gladiators, Mark 5s, and freaking wide body kits.
Yeah. That's what it's all about this year.
And Ricer freaking Supras.
Ricer Supras.
Some's running race fuel, smells nice.
Yeah, someone's got a big OV8 up there. It smells good. It's a little bit of behind the scenes here. A couple days prior.
Wheels, who's in front of you?
We thank you in advance
Trevor.
for your cooperation. Have a great show.
Alright guys, so as you see, we got the car rolled in here to Sema, and it looks freaking amazing. I'm really stoked. Last night when we put on this vinyl, it like completely, to me, it just like made it a freaking Sema car. Like at that time, I don't know, it just looked like super clean. We had like the nice sponsor logos and everything on the side. So yeah, Again, shout out to all the sponsors that helped with this whole build. But yeah, I think that's gonna be about it. We just kind of cleaned up some stuff over here. You can see they got a Tesla here, and they have a Mark V Supra as well. This thing's pretty sweet. This guy has a YouTube channel too. MotionAutoTv. Yeah, so we got the two Mark Vs on the new conic wheels. This is the thing that kind of ties them together. Man, look at the freaking Supra though.
It's ironic.
RevMatch?
Yeah.
So, Ty and Nick, they used to own RevMatch Designs. They did hydro dipping and stuff like that. But I think we're probably gonna leave the booth for now. We're gonna head back to the hotel, get all checked in. We need to make sure the truck and trailer's not getting freaking towed and do a bunch of stuff like that. But this thing looks freaking awesome sitting here. I'm really freaking stoked. I can't wait. Can't wait. Yeah, we'll probably do that tomorrow.
Yeah, but just so they know, it's not
Yeah.
that's not its final form.
I mean, we could do it now.
Let's let them get a little more situated, and then we'll just pop it up.
That's crazy. This thing's literally just gonna be like brand new, fresh in 2 days time.
I don't know how.
I mean, literally, there's booths that like.
That stresses me out.
It stresses me out too. It's crazy. I guess let's go see what's outside. See some gladiators and oh, look at that Bronco. All right, day 2. See, we got a big dog truck rolling in.
Ours will even have like callus at 4 like that.
So we ran over to the Sema show. It is Monday, the day before the show. It's crazy how much stuff they've actually got done in one day, just getting everything all set up out here. I'm sure when we get inside it's gonna be crazy. But we basically just need to set up the car. We're gonna lower it down a little bit, give my brother a pass, and then what else?
I think that's it. Just lower the car and
give it a try.
For tomorrow.
Yeah, look at all the trucks. Makes me feel like a peasant. This freaking Supra.
Just lowering the car a little bit more for the show. New or old? Vote now. Okay, then there it is, all lowered. It's a lot better.
Alright guys, so it's just crazy like seeing the Supra in Sema, and I'd like to say I'm proud of myself for finishing it, even though it took me freaking 2 years. But it's just tight that it's freaking here. So if you guys are around, be sure to come say what's up. We are doing a signing at the Konig booth. They have like a little postcard thing Wednesday at 2 p.m.
2 p.m. on
2
Wednesday.
p.m. 2 p.m. on Wednesday. So be sure to come out and say what's up. And you know, if you guys are out here, be sure to take pictures, tag me on Instagram, all that other type of stuff. I think that's probably gonna be it for tonight.
Tag it on the story, I'll reshare it.
Oh yeah, if you post it in the story, we'll freaking give her the old reshare, give you guys a little tag. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's kind of crazy actually being out here. So I think we're gonna hop on the monorail, head back to the hotel room, and close out this video probably right here and just call it that. But again, really appreciate you guys watching. And oh yeah, there we got the freaking Sema too.
Behind the scenes, Ronnie.
Man, look at let's see that
Look
picture.
at that, is that
The
a
new iPhone.
new iPhone fix?
New iPhone pics.
Oh yeah. All right, see you guys later.